what is the human experience going to be like in the future? That's a good question. So by answering that question, what is the human experience going to be like in the future? I think we have to first ask ourselves, okay, what is of most value in the human experience? And I think the most value in the human experience is the experience itself, the experience in and of itself. We're going through the day to day, and it's all just shifting of perspective throughout the day. We are the ones that are subjectively internalizing that objective experience, and then we're trying to make sense of it. We're trying to like mull it over in our head and our thoughts and in our feelings. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I'm going to the mall, I'm going to work, I'm going to my friend's house. It's just all different settings throughout the day. It's not necessarily like anything new. Well, they're like different worlds that you're going into, like different virtual reality worlds in a sense. And I think that's the mindset of like where we're headed in the future. Like you look at different videos on YouTube, and each video is like a new perspective, a new world that you're kind of gazing your eyes into, a new perspective, a new change of idea that's coming into your head. It's all imagination, and we are the ones experience that imagination or that idea or that piece of content. And it is all about like our own well-being. It's all about like what makes us feel good. And I think in the future, like what's going to happen is we're headed towards this world of virtual reality, this platform of like creating worlds in this platform that allows us to have a sense of imagination. So in practical terms, like imagine we have a video virtual reality platform where people are going on this network and they're able to use their imagination to create worlds in the virtual digital sphere, in the platform and in the environment itself. And we're going to be able to tie cryptocurrency to that. So like, how does cryptocurrency play into this? Well, like we always ask, what is the value within the cryptocurrency? And I think the value of a cryptocurrency is, okay, well, we have to think human experience. Okay, how is that tied to cryptocurrency? And then I had the idea, like real estate. Like in order to have experiences, in order to live this current life, this physical reality, I need the real estate to create this reality. And I think that's of the utmost importance in the human experience in and of itself. It's like being able to have the platform, which is the real estate, to be able to put our ideas out into the objective world. And maybe in the virtual world in the future, the cryptocurrency is going to equate to the value of how much real estate you have, how much real estate you own, to be able to implement your ideas and to create experiences in this virtual world. And I thought of this current company out there called Decentraland, and what they're doing is they're creating a blockchain cryptocurrency decentralized network platform on that very idea, which is the cryptocurrency associated with Decentraland. The value of that is symbolic to the real estate that you own. So it's basically this open platform. People are able to buy pieces of land in that world, and they're able to create in their real estate piece of land that they bought, and then they're able to create on top of that experiences. I think that's where we're headed. Like you look at social networks, you look at social media out there, and like your account in and of itself is real estate. It's a piece of that digital space that you own. Fortunately, with Instagram, it's free. That digital space that you own is free on Instagram. And then you're able to put content, and you create this feed of content in which they're videos or pictures, but at the very essence of Instagram, it is real estate. And I think that's where we're headed in the future of the human experience. Unfortunately, it might not be necessarily in this physical reality. It might not, but I think, okay, people are downplaying this in the sense of like, okay, we're going to be using technology all the time. We're not going to have human interaction. Like, what the heck? Come on now. That's not like the human experience. Like, what? We're like on our phones all the time, like not actually connecting with one another. No, but like think of it this way, like we are connecting with humans, but through the digital space. And maybe it moves towards a new era where like we're actually in a virtual reality and we're experiencing the digital world face to face. It feels like it's real. And who's to say that this isn't virtual reality? This physical reality that I'm in right now, I might be in virtual reality. Whoa, that's crazy. But like literally, maybe when we move in the future, we're going to live in these decentralized lands and we're going to be able to explore the lands, and like certain people that are wealthy in the cryptocurrency lands are able to own that piece of real estate. And those people are able to create in that real estate and be able to provide us with experiences that are unlike anything else that we've experienced in the human lands of this physical reality. And we're able to connect with one another. We're able to have human experiences through the digital plane, and it's going to seem like we're in that physical reality. We're going to have the same sensations, and we're going to be able to maybe like interact with that virtual reality as if it's like we're interacting with this physical reality. Like they're already talking about brain computer interfaces. Like maybe we're able to put that shit in our heads in the future and be able to like just transport. It's literally like teleporting into a different digital world, and it's not even going to feel digital because you're not going to have this like decreased bandwidth of like that piece of experience to your subjective experience through this like piece of glass framework, such as like this iPhone that I'm using right now. But it's going to be literally like you're inside that world, like you're literally experiencing and you're literally taking it in and just going to be in it. It's going to be crazy. And at the same time, you might be able to have like instantaneous like human connection with one another, in the sense of like I'm thinking of an idea in this digital world and you're also in the same digital world, and like we're synced up through this Neuralink network, and you're like instantly going to be able to know what's on each other's minds, whatever other people are feeling. And it's going to be like this symbiotic relationship with one another. And like that's all going to be possible with Neuralink and brain-computer interfaces and virtual reality and all this futuristic tech that's out there right now. But like at the end of the day, like we're trying to piece together. It's like a puzzle, and we have all these pieces, and we're trying to make it all fit and make sense of it all. And like blockchain, decentralized networks, cryptocurrency, virtual reality, augmented reality, brain-computer interfaces, artificial intelligence. Like I'm thinking in this virtual world, the way that we're going to be able to sustain that is in this physical world. We're going to have like the artificial intelligence and automation as a backbone to our virtual reality to be able to like sustain this physical world, to just like keep our biological bodies going, so then our minds can be synced up into this virtual reality world where we're like literally experiencing this imaginary land as if it's real, hyper realistic, photorealistic. It's gonna feel like we're literally in that space with one another, journeying on an adventure to these far off lands, discovering, broadening our horizons, and like seeking new perspectives. And that's where I think the human experience is. That's where I think the future of us is seeking new perspectives in this imagination of the mind.